Listen, I know you're tired. I know you've been watching your Pi wallet gathering dust while your friends laugh at you for still believing in this project. I get it, I've been there too. But what happened yesterday literally made me spit out my coffee, and I had to jump on camera immediately to share this with you. Kraken just did something that nobody, and I mean nobody, saw coming. They listed Pi perpetual futures with 20x leverage. But that's not even the crazy part. The Pi team also dropped 5 brand new apps on mainnet, and the price predictions I'm seeing from analysts are making my head spin. We're talking about a potential move to 85 cents by the end of June. Look, I know you've heard promises before, but this feels different. This feels real. So, grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let me walk you through why this might be the moment we've all been waiting for. And hey, if you want the inside scoop on every Pi development as it happens, make sure you follow my Telegram and Facebook pages. The links are right there in the description. I share stuff there that I can't even talk about on YouTube. Before we dive into this roller coaster, do me a favor. If you're still holding Pi despite all the FUD and the doubters, hit that like button right now. Let's show everyone that the Pi community is still here and we're not going anywhere. And definitely subscribe because I'm about to become your go-to source for everything Pi Network. Okay, so picture this. I'm scrolling through my usual morning crypto news half awake when, bam, Kraken launches Pi perpetual futures. I literally had to read it 3 times because I thought I was hallucinating. Here's why this is such a big deal and why it's completely different from those sketchy exchange listings we've seen before. Kraken isn't some random exchange, they're one of the most respected names in crypto. They've got over 360 markets, and they don't mess around with their reputation. When they list derivatives for a token, they're basically saying, we believe this has a future. Think about it. Would you risk your entire business reputation on something you thought was worthless? Of course not. But here's where it gets interesting. Remember when Bybit's CEO basically called Pi a scam and said they'd never list it? Well, Kraken just gave him the middle finger by not only listing Pi but giving it the full VIP treatment with 20x leverage. This isn't just trading. This is institutional validation. Big money players now have the tools to bet serious cash on Pi's future both ways. And trust me, they wouldn't be doing this if they didn't see something we've been seeing all along. But wait, there's more! While everyone was freaking out about Kraken, the Pi team quietly dropped another bombshell. 5 new apps just went live on mainnet. And guys, these aren't just random apps thrown together by weekend developers. We're talking about real functional applications, gaming platforms where you can actually use Pi to play and earn, e-commerce platforms where you can buy real stuff with your Pi, and even apps that let you freelance and get paid in Pi. This is the utility we've been begging for. And here's what really gets me excited. The Pi team said these apps had to meet their strictest quality standards. They're not just throwing anything at the wall to see what sticks. They're building a real ecosystem with real standards. But you know what this really means? It means all those people who said Pi would never have real-world use cases just got proven wrong. We're not just mining tokens anymore, we're building an actual economy. And the best part, this is just the beginning. The team specifically said these apps create a framework for other developers to build on. Oh, and they also made it way easier to recover your account if you forget your password. I know that sounds boring, but think about all the people who've been locked out of their Pi accounts. They can finally get back in and start using these new apps. Alright, let's talk about the elephant in the room price. And I'm going to be completely honest with you because that's what you deserve. The technical analysts I follow are saying Pi could hit 85 cents to 90 cents by the end of June if we break through the current resistance at 74 cents. That's a 25 to 30% gain from where we are now. But here's the thing, it's not guaranteed. I've also seen some bearish predictions saying we could drop to $0.573 if the Kraken listing doesn't generate enough volume. And you know what? That's possible, too. This is crypto and anything can happen. But here's what I find fascinating. Pi launched at around $3 back in February and crashed to 60 cents. That's a brutal 78% drop that scared away a lot of weak hands. But look at us now. We're sitting at 76 cents, slowly clawing our way back up. The Kraken listing changes the game because now we have professional traders with serious money jumping in. That means more volatility, but it also means more opportunity. These aren't just retail investors hoping for the best. These are people who do this for a living. Here's what I'm watching. If Pi can break and hold above 74 cents with good volume, we could see that run to 85 cents happen fast. But if we can't hold 60 cents, we might be looking at 52 cents or lower. The next few weeks are going to be wild. So what am I doing with my Pi? Full transparency, I'm holding, but I'm also being smart about it. The 74 cents level is my key decision point. If we break above it with strength, I'm confident we'll see higher prices. If we fail to hold 60 cents, I'll have to reassess. But here's the thing, I'm not just looking at price, I'm looking at the ecosystem. These 5 new apps, the account recovery system, the Kraken listing, this all points to a project that's actually delivering on its promises. That's rare in crypto. If you're thinking about buying Pi for the first time, I'd wait for a clear direction. The Kraken listing has completely shifted the landscape for Pi. It's a major signal that serious players are now paying attention, which brings both opportunity and risk. Yes, it validates the project in the eyes of institutions, but it also introduces a new level of volatility that wasn't there before. Prices could swing more wildly as professional traders enter the game with high leverage, so this isn't the time to rush in blindly. Don't let one headline be the reason you make a financial move. Take time to understand the bigger picture and watch how the market reacts over the next few days. And if you're already holding Pi, take a moment to remember why you started in the first place. This has always been about more than quick flips or hype-driven pumps. It's about building and supporting a decentralized, people-powered financial ecosystem. That vision is starting to take shape with real applications, real use cases, and growing recognition from the crypto space. So while the price might rise and fall in the short term, stay focused on the long-term goal. That's where the real value lies. The mainnet launched in February, the apps are live, and major exchanges are taking notice. That's progress. Look, I've been in crypto long enough to know that nothing is guaranteed, but I also know that when you see institutional validation, real-world applications, and growing adoption all happening at the same time, you pay attention. Pi family, I don't know about you, but I haven't felt this excited about Pi Network in months. The Kraken listing, the new apps, the price action, it all feels like we're finally turning a corner. The next month is going to be crucial. We're either going to see Pi prove all the doubters wrong, or we're going to face another reality check. But either way, I'm here for it, and I'm here for you. If this video got you as pumped up as I am, smash that like button and let me know in the comments, are you betting on the bullish breakout or preparing for more downside? I read every single comment, and I love hearing from you guys. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications because things are moving fast and you don't want to miss anything. And seriously, follow my Telegram and Facebook pages for the real-time updates and discussions we can't have here on YouTube. We've waited this long, Pi family. Let's see where this crazy journey takes us next. Until next time, keep mining, keep believing, and remember, we're not just investors, we're pioneers. And pioneers don't quit when things get tough. Peace out and see you in the next one.